Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm here with my wonderful wife Laura, and we're here to take a look at the Game of Life Express Edition.
Yes, so it's basically a dice game. Well, it is a dice game.
Yeah, it is a dice game.
It is a dice game. So it's kind of a condensed version that you could take on the road, like a travel version of the Game of Life, using dice.
I suppose the closest, how it would function is closest to probably Yahtzee.
Yeah, it's a Yahtzee sort of thing, so you roll your dice and you keep rolling until you get what you're looking for.
Yeah. And then depending on the outcome, you can, and you can sort of build up on things like you would in the Game of Life, and
It's different.
It is.
Yeah, so it comes in like this little hard plastic case, and on the back has a picture of the dice.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to pick one of these up secondhand without checking it first, because they're all unique pieces.
Yes,
in there.
so you have to have all the dice, otherwise the game just...
You need some help.
Yeah, I couldn't get it off. So little sort of lid thing lifts off, so you can actually roll and play inside the container. So it doesn't roll away if you're like doing it in the car or something. So it comes with a whole bunch of dice. There's actually one regular one. So they're not all unique, Nathan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then you have 5 black dice that have things like love hearts, question marks, dollar symbols, X, and I think that's is that it? Oh, and clocks.
So these should be classified as standard or basic dice. So everyone at the start of the game starts with just all those black ones.
Yes. Then throughout the game, you can kind of unlock new dice depending on what you do. So there is like a romance dice.
So once you get enough romance points, I guess, you can unlock an extra dice to roll.
Yes, and there's different things like a dummy or a baby pacifier, depending on which country you're from.
They all do different things depending on what you roll.
There's a plus 10. Then we have, I think this is the money
the finance
or the work
one.
dice.
Same thing, once you hit a certain tier in the finance, you unlock an extra dice to roll. So basically, once you unlock the dice, you get to roll it in addition to the black dice.
Yes, which gives you more points, more options, all that sort of thing. The yellow dice, I can't remember. I think that might be like life adventures or experiences or something. Yep. And that has a few different symbols as well. And the blue...
I think it's learning.
The career.
Oh, the career, of course,
so
the ladder.
You can move up the career ladder, just like, there's different jobs and pay in the actual game. So same sort of thing there.
And it raises your salary cap, so every time you roll like salary, you get more money and... Yeah, pretty much it.
Well, we're going to play this for you, so you'll get to see kind of how it works.
So obviously, here's the manual. Did you want to hold it in one end? We'll just sort of...
Those are the instructions.
We're debating whether or not we scan this, because it's going to be really irritating.
We will. We'll scan it and have it down below, just in case you manage to find the game and don't have the instructions in it.
It's one of those games, though, once you sort of play once or twice, it's pretty...
You know what to do after that. Yeah, it is pretty much Yahtzee. So I don't think I have not folded that right at all.
You show them the scorecard.
Sure. So then you have score pads. It's just blue inside. There's a whole lot of them. They're actually not a pad. They're just lots of bits of paper. So there's different categories. So we have love it. So that's that red die. It says plus red.
So once you hit the middle tier, you get to add the red die to your roll every turn.
Yep. We've got the live it section, the earn it section, the learn it. Then you have a couple of bonus and a lottery. And then you count off years in your life as well. That's how you end up like ending the game. So, and they're double-sided as well.
I'll just point out that the bonuses are sort of like when you get additional Yahtzees. It just sort of keeps on tallying up, and you can keep getting them, provided you keep getting the appropriate rolls.
Yeah, exactly. So you have 3 turns, just like you would in Yahtzee. So just for example, you wanted to buy a car, you have to roll 6 dollar symbols. Now, you can't do that right at the start of the game, because you only start with, I believe, 5 dice. I can't remember what we do with this one, but we'll have to refresh before we play. And then obviously there's harder ones to get, like a house, which you need $10 symbols. There's double dollar symbols.
Yes.
What am I saying? And so on. So your yellow dice is learn. You have to have a degree before you get that. You have to be like a certain point in the career ladder to get the green. You have to have a job to get the career one. It's pretty straightforward, and I think it's best that we just kind of play it.
I think so too.
The winner is the one with the most score at the end, so the most points. You get more points for living your life.
Do we discuss how the game ends? I sort of zoned out looking at the manual.
Not really.
No, so basically, when you roll certain, I think what are they? Plus 10, so basically, once you reach 100 years, so it adds 10 years on, the game's over, and then...
You pass away.
You pass away, and then whoever's got the highest score at the end of the 100 years
Wins.
Yeah, I think
Wins at life.
wins at life. I
They've
think
had the best life.
you can adjust, so you can only play like 50 years if you want, or 80 years, or 20 years.
If you feel like a shorter game,
Yeah.
but really, it generally doesn't take.
You know what it reminds
that
me
long.
of? The Barbie game you have, the travel one. You keep getting like the food cards and all that, and once all the food cards are out, then it's...
Yeah, party's over.
Party's over.
The party of life is over.
Check out that video.
Yeah, if
Plug,
you're a
plug.
Barbie fan. Alright, so we're going to set up somewhere a little bit different to film this.
So we don't wake our toddler.
Yes, because he's sleeping in the next room and rolling dice can be noisy.
Yes.
So we'll be right back in a different spot.
Sounds good. So we're all set up on our nice, beautiful baby blanket.
Yes, and we are ready to roll.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
So would you like to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Well, you are player 1. So we should mention on the score sheet at the top, you have to mark which player number you are, because
That does influence some actions.
actions in the game. So we'll explain more. We've clarified a couple of things that we mentioned we needed to check. So we're good to go, and I'm player 2.
Alright. So first of all I have plus 10. So I cross off.
That one. So that's 10 years of your life already gone.
And the X is just nothing, isn't it?
That is pay tax.
Oh.
So you have to mark that you
Yeah.
are paying tax to deduct 50 points at the end of the game.
And I would get payday because I rolled a 1 but I don't have a job, so...
Yep. So you have to have a job, but otherwise, if Nathan did, he gets paid. Say that was player 4, nothing happens because there's only 2 of us.
So I can roll again, can't I? Well, up
Yeah,
to
so
3 times.
out of what you've got left, you have to decide what you're thinking of keeping aside. So just like Yahtzee, so you want to work towards something.
Alright.
What are you working towards? Anything in particular?
A job.
A job.
Yes.
So,
So 1 more clock.
so yeah, you need $1 symbol and 3 clocks for a job.
So the question mark is a wild, I believe.
That can be anything you like.
So I'm just going to go for the job because I have 3 clocks and $1 symbol.
Yes,
Which
so yeah, a single clock or a double clock. You can just add them up.
Which means I get to add a blue die to my next roll.
Ooh, very exciting. And you have to make sure that you don't give me the blue die unless
No.
I get a job as well. Alright, let's go. So the 4 doesn't do anything. Some things you have to do straight away, like your X for the tax
Or a
dice.
lottery or anything, which we'll
Yeah.
explain if they show up.
Alright, so I'm going to try and get a job as well, because that way you can earn more money.
Alright, well you've got a job there
Got
already.
my dollar symbol and all those clocks. Awesome. So you just tick.
And basically to get a promotion, you can get promotions by rolling just underneath the finance sort of section, provided you reach those dice rolls, you get to move to the next level of pay, and you can keep going depending on how many times you roll that combination.
Yes, you have to get 6 clocks and $1 symbol though for every pay rise.
Plus 10.
Yes, so instant action.
No one gets paid because no one's player 5. So I've got 3 hearts. You know,
So that looks romantic.
I'm on a date.
You're going to date.
Yep.
So you need 3 hearts and a clock.
Yep. Beautiful.
You are a
Ooh.
married man, thank you.
That's okay. There's your die.
And I got a job so I can keep that blue one.
You may keep that blue one.
Ooh, that is
A free promotion.
wee yay. Alright, so I can't remember, how do I mark that off? There's no way to mark the promotion, is there?
I think you just put a line in the next line,
You've
don't
just
you?
got to, yeah. So, I'm up already.
Looks like you might be on a romantic path as
I
well.
think so too. I've got my 3 hearts and the
clock.
clock. Yep, I'm going on a date as well.
Oh, I see. It's a spite date, is it?
Yeah, you went on one, so I will as well.
So no one's player 3. 2 wilds. Oops.
Oops.
So what do I need? I wouldn't mind getting married because I get an extra blue die. So I need 4
Extra
hearts.
red, you mean?
Extra red, sorry.
So you really want to work towards the things that get you extra die, because then it's a lot easier to roll like the higher ones.
Alright. So I need to get a clock.
Okay.
2.
And your third roll,
Womp womp.
no clock.
So what can I get? What can I get? Anything. Anything will be fine.
You could go to school. School is 1 heart and 2 clocks.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have much other choice. If you can't put anything
No.
in, you just don't put anything in. That's your turn.
Yeah, so disappointing when that
That's your
happens.
die.
Okay.
Tax time for you, and 10 years of your life is
Oh
ticked on.
no! Alright, so we cross off my first 10 years.
What we mentioned off camera, which we haven't mentioned on camera, is if you manage to finish the game with the least amount of years passed, you get more points. So if you get to 100 first, I'm only at like year 40, I get 250 points, where you only get 10 points.
Yes. So obviously you don't want to age.
Although
that's what this game is telling you.
It comes down to complete luck, so...
It does, definitely. Alright, so I'm going to work towards...
Yeah, it's a bit tricky, isn't it?
I don't know. I've got a couple of dollar symbols. I'm going to go for a car.
Yeah, car's probably not bad.
A car is $6 symbols on there, so I will keep my mystery one and have a second roll.
Excuse me, but do you roll that again?
Yeah.
You do?
Every single time you roll that die.
I didn't. I haven't. There's going to be people complaining. I'm pretty sure I didn't roll it for like 2 rolls.
Didn't you?
No.
I wasn't watching you.
No.
Oh, I'll keep my eye on you from now on.
Well, I get a payday.
Because you're player 1.
Yes.
Alright. So I
And you pay
don't have
tax
a
again.
tax time, so that's unfortunate.
That's very good. I like those.
And I didn't really get any more dollar symbols, so I might have to switch
You got a
what
lot of
I'm
doubles, I think.
going for. Maybe I'll go for school.
Well, you've already got enough for school, but you got a lot of doubles there. You're going to squander them. There's 3 clocks there.
There is 3 clocks. What do clocks get me though? Not much.
No. Bummer.
I could go for a promotion.
Yeah.
So I could have potentially 4 clocks there, and I need 6, and I need $1 symbol. So I suppose I'll have to keep that. Alright, last turn. Hopefully I get something. Oh,
That's like 3 taxes in a row.
tax again and another
And I get payday.
pay
That's
for you.
good.
So my 3rd tax. We might jump ahead if the game is taking like a while to kind of get things as well. So
Yeah, don't be afraid if you suddenly jump, don't be scared. Calm down, We'll explain it when we jump.
Sure. Alright, so dollar symbols. I only got 5 with the wild.
You did.
So no car for me.
You can go for school.
I guess I'm going to school, yeah.
Yes, you're going to
I don't
school.
think I really have a choice. It's only 10 points school.
But you need to get to the next step, which is a nice die. Oh, 20 years.
Ooh, so only one player has to get to 100 years and the game is over. So you're getting closer.
I am. Alright. I am going to go for romance.
Why didn't you keep your clock then?
Did I have a clock?
Well, too late now.
Do you roll all the dice again, including the blue one?
Yes.
See, I wasn't rolling the blue one either.
What?
Ooh, payday for me.
So this is the payday symbol there.
This is 2 clocks, 2 hearts, 1 heart. So I need 1 more heart. 1 more...
Heart.
Yes. Oh,
You need 4 hearts and 2 clocks. There you go.
I
There's
am
your other
now
heart.
married.
Now Nathan gets
The
red die.
You may roll ahead.
Okay. Phew. No tax
That's a
time.
lot
I
of
do have a
hearts.
lot of hearts, yeah. So I'm going to go for marriage. So I need 4 of those.
And we should also, this should be obvious, but you can't skip ahead. So you can't go from dating straight to baby. You actually have to go from...
Yes, step by step as you go, yeah. Except for with Live It. So with the Live It section, you could buy a car or a house or a plane at any time if you happen to get the right amount of die.
Because you've almost got enough to have a baby.
I do,
Just
but
with
I'm
the
not
hearts.
married.
No, you're not.
So I've got my 4 hearts and I need, 2 clocks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you mark down your payday?
No, not for that one.
Alright. I need clocks.
Well,
There's
there's
1 clock. Last turn.
I get another payday though, thank you.
I can't believe I didn't get another clock.
Are you going to have to get
What do I do
nothing?
now? That's so frustrating. Do I have... No. Yeah, that's just nothing.
Alright, well that's a good roll for you.
Oh my goodness.
Gives me a time to catch up to your promotions.
My 1 promotion. Was that threatening you, was it?
It was. That's 10 years plus another payday for me.
Nathan's won already with just the amount of paydays
You
he
get
has.
a payday though because you're player 2.
Ooh.
So what am I... Oh, I didn't roll my red die. Woo! Because I'm married now.
Got to
thank
pay attention.
you. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to try for a baby.
So you need 6 hearts and 2 clocks.
Well, it's 10 years.
You didn't roll the number die.
I'm terrible.
I don't know what you're doing. Alright, so you're still missing what? The clocks?
Mm-hmm.
Which you got.
Yep.
And the heart.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
That is one baby for me.
You can have as many babies as you want in the game. You just keep marking them off.
Although it is quite difficult to get said roll.
And yet you got it the first time, just then when you tried.
Oh, lottery.
Oh, okay, so this is our first lottery. So you take the number die and roll that, and you want to get your own number.
Yep.
If you don't get anyone's number that's playing though at all, then
You
the
win.
roller wins anyway. So out of 3. So I win. So you have a better chance of winning if you're the one
Yes.
rolling, obviously.
And the lottery increments every time you win it.
Yes, so my first one is 10 points, but if I win another one, it's 20 and it goes up from there.
Alright, well, let's see what you have.
Well,
So
I've
get rid
got
of these 2
some, quite a few dollar symbols. So 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't have rolled the red one. I'm not married yet.
Oh, that's a wedlock roll.
What? So 4.
Yeah.
I
You
need...
can go for a car.
Yeah, I need 2 more for that. I think I'll go for a car. Okay.
There you go.
Aha!
I get a payday though.
Yeah. Actually, I can count that as a dollar symbol as well and buy a house instead. She needs 7 for a small house.
That works out nicely.
Right.
There are some things, particularly in the Livet, that I'm pretty sure I don't think you can get the house unless you have most of the extra die.
The big house you're
It's-
talking about.
yeah.
The big house requires $10 symbols,
So it's-
whereas the little one only needs 7.
Very difficult. Alright, I've got my red
The
die.
plane's a lot easier though.
Yeah.
$6 symbols on 1 clock.
I suppose it's just a plane trip rather than actually buying the plane.
That's a good point.
So, 10, so I'm at 70 years already. Jeez, I'm flying through life.
You're.
And I get, another one. That's 80 years.
I think this is going to be a very short game.
Another payday. What am I going to go for? Well, how about I go for 1 heart, $1 sign, 1 clock, and I'm going to try and get an education
Okay.
at 80 years old or 90 years.
Why not?
Lottery, lottery. So, let's see. That means I
You win. And I see you've rolled a baby over there.
Which means I get
Instant baby.
Which means I get 100 points. So once you get to the love it, trying to get babies is probably the easiest way to get lots of points.
Yeah.
So it's that.
But then they do take quite a lot of heart rolls.
They do. So let's get rid of those because none of those are needed. And I guess I'll keep my last roll. I need to get 4 clocks.
4 clocks on your last roll.
Yep. I'm not sure if you can probably see that.
I think you've rolled almost too far away. You did get an instant promotion.
So that's nice. I get 1 there. Lottery again. 6.
You win again. I'm definitely not winning this.
I don't really think there's much there, to be honest. I think it's a bit of a trash roll. Because I'm up sort of the higher end stuff, and yeah. I guess that's a forfeit for me for my roll, but I think I did pretty well there.
Okay, my turn. I need something really exciting. Oops, yeah, I shouldn't be rolling that red one. Got to get married so I can roll the red one.
Just move that out of the way.
Alright, so I've got 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 4 hearts.
So all you need is 2 clocks.
2 clocks. Alright, I'm going for 2 clocks so I can add that red die. And I got my 2 clocks.
I think that was supposed to be heart.
Oh, it was a question mark.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I got
That
knocked.
was still my 4 hearts. But either way, I am getting married. So next time I can actually roll with the red die instead of you taking it away after I've rolled it. Although you'll probably end up losing your last 20 years of life now.
Well, I'm only on... I'm 90 years old now.
1 more of those and the game is over, Nathan.
It is.
Lots of hearts there.
Yeah, I'm going to try for a baby at 90. So that's 6 hearts. So I need 2 clocks. I get a payday.
We should have mentioned, in the Love It section, there's a couple of ways to get bonuses. If you own 3 large houses, you get an extra 600 points. Or if you are married with 3 babies, you get an extra 600 points.
Game's over.
Ah. Well, that was quick.
But you're going to get a massive bonus for the
years
Yeah.
of my life. I only lived 10 of them.
Yeah, and I lived 100, so I must be like a cat or something.
So we're just going to add these up and we'll show you our score pads up close and see who won.
Sounds good.
Alright, so that is Nathan's score
As
sheet.
you can see from my awful additions and scribbles and all that, my total score is 500.
Which you would have written in the score section down the bottom, except you
But then I wrote
forgot
520,
something.
470, 500.
Nathan forgot a couple of
Yeah, I
things.
forgot the lottery and then the tax. And so that's mine.
So here's mine. I didn't really do much, and I basically added everything up here minus my life score, took away my taxes, and I had 10 points. I did get 350 points because obviously I didn't cross off many years, but that still only gives me 360. So not living like the years is great, but you also need to do other stuff as well.
But you're only 10 years old. What else can you expect?
Maybe it's great points then, given that I'm only 10. But yeah, that's the Game of Life Express, like, dice travel game.
Yeah, very cool, but it relies heavily on luck.
Definitely, just like a lot of games.
Yes.
If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know down below if you've played this version of the Game of Life, or if not, what other interesting versions of it you've played.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe and check us out on Facebook.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.